we got book mail. And it's kind of a lot. Just a little bit. So come with me on a mighty journey to go through all of these books. If anyone follows me over my Bookster, you will see that it was my anniversary yesterday, 12 years with my partner. So he started sending me some books, and at first the books just came as single parcels. So I had one book, I had another book, had another book. I was very happy. I was getting book mail. It was a great day. And then this came, and there are a lot of books. So he literally pretty much just cleared out my wish list. So it was a good day. And because it's always exciting to get books that you really wanted, I just thought I'd go through them all. So firstly, we got 2 books from the Catherine Cowles Tattered and Torn series. So I do already have book 1 was here, Tattered Stars. I'm pretty sure this is 2 and 3. So we've got Falling Embers and Fractured Sky, and I love these covers. There are some other covers with people on, but I just kind of like these ones. They're just really pretty. I haven't read this series yet, but I have read Catherine Cowles' Lost and Found series, and I loved it. I read every single one. I read them like each one was like a single day read. I flew through them so quickly, even when I was poorly as well. And she writes, so it's like, well, the ones that I read, the Lost and Found series, small town, like what's it called? It's more romantic suspense, so there is spice, but it's a little sprinkle. It's very brief on page, but it's there. But it's sort of like very sort of high stakes, so there's usually like a serial unaliver, or there's a stalker, or there's, you know, there's some kind of formula like that in it, and they're just very easy reads. So I really want to read these, and now I have the first 3 hopefully. The next one was Kid by Jessie Hall. I still always want to say Jesky, but it's Jessie apparently. And I did already have Hawk, which was also another gift from my partner. So now I have both of these, and I do need to read them both. These both fall on the dark romance category, so, you know, check TWs and all that. Next one is Echoes of You, Catherine Cowles. So this was one of the books in the Lost and Found series that I was saying that I've read. So this is book 2. They are all standalones with different couples, but I would always recommend reading the series in order because you get introduced to the characters in the previous book, so do that. This one was really good. I don't normally like second chance romance. I don't normally like best friends to lovers. I just don't normally like that. It gives me the ick, I don't know why. But I loved it in this. It was just so cute. So Nash was her, what was her name? So Maddie and Nash, they've been best friends for years, even, you know, from kids to sort of adults. She always was in love with him though, and when he didn't sort of give any indication that he had any feelings back, she moved on, she got with someone, she moved out of the small town, moved into the city, but he was really schmoozive to her and horrible. So then when she runs away and comes back home, Nash obviously finds out, and it has some lovely who hurt you moments. I love that. And yeah, like I said, these sort of, you know, run with like sort of medium stakes, so obviously the horrible ex comes back into play and you have to navigate around that, and there's other things going on as well. Lots of drama. We've got 6 Scorched Roses by Chrissy Broadbent. I've read the 7 Under Wings of Night. I've heard it's best to read this one before moving into the Ashes and the Star Kick, something like that. So I had to read this one first, and it's only small. So I'm going to read this one soon. Next was 2 books from an author that I love but never say their name right, I'm assuming. So this is the new Why Choose Alien series from C.M. Stoonish. I'm always going to say it wrong. I love this author. I've read so many of her books, and so when I heard that she was doing an alien romance, yes please. It's like you've just blended 2 of my favourite things together, and I just know that these are going to be amazing. So the first book is Pheromone, and the next book is I want to say Seminal. Seminal. The thing about CM's reverse harems is they're just always so fun. There's always quite emotional as well, but they're just always super fun reads. Like I absolutely fly through them. and all the characters are just really their own. So this one, she is, you know, as with most alien romances, you know, she's been abducted. She's on a jungle planet on a down spaceship with, it says, with a dragon dude being hunted by a mothman with demon eyes and vampire teeth, begging for help from a tentacle-tailed foxman who also happens to be a space cowboy. Tell me that doesn't sound like a good time! That sounds like the best time! So yeah, there's 3 books in the series. I got the first 2 and I'm gonna read these as soon as I possibly can. Let's try and work a bit faster through these. So we've got Out of Options, Gillian West. I've read some Gillian West books, not this one yet, but it sounds like it is absolutely up my street. So it's obviously Omegaverse. This one is this one a single mum? I can't remember if it is. One of hers is, but oh yes. So after losing her daughter's father in a senseless act of violence, she hasn't figured out how to move on. She's trapped in a cycle of guilt and misery. It makes her the perfect target for a man who only wants to control her and exploit her impulses. And obviously she meets some nice alphas. So love this. Another Omegaverse, which is Lavender Moon by Sarah Blue. I think I've read some Sarah Blue before, but I can't remember what they were. Maybe Strip Club from the poll, maybe. But she's working in a scent club. One of the alphas is her stepbrother. Stepbro Omegaverse, yes. So this sounds fun. It's only short, so I'm very excited to read this one. Last Omegaverse one was Hypnotize, E.J. Lawson. I do have Captivate up here somewhere. I haven't read that. I haven't read this one yet. I don't think I've read any of E.J. Lawson yet, but they have been on my TBR for super long, and I really want to read them. Set in Alaska, which I always love for some reason. That just really tickles my pickle. And the alpha is a mountain man, also tickling the pickle. Oh, and it's white shoes as well, so there's obviously more fun to go around. We've got some alien romance. So we've got Vigilance by Etta Pierce, which is book 3, I believe, in the series. I've read the first 2.5 because there's like a novella in the middle after book 1. So I've read those ones, absolutely love them. The series is amazing, and I can't wait to read this one. They have different sort of alien species dudes. It's a different couple each book, but it is an interconnected series. Do read them in order. Some of the alien dudes have long tentacle hair. It's very nice. And yeah, it's great. It's a great series. It gets a little bit darker as it goes through, more so like the themes and the trauma that's happened to some of the human captives. I've got Persistence as well, which is book 4, and so now I have these 2, and they have some art inside. Let's see if we got any in this one. Oh, be quick, Jamie, be quick. Oh, we do. Wait, I've just realised I have read this one. This is the one with Dr. Amelia. Oh, I love this book. This was so good. So, read, need to read. I got book 2 in the Not Your Mama's Alien Romance series. So this one is Zero Dark Bloodthirsty. Look at the alien dude. Ooh, look at that. I haven't read the first book, and I really do want to read it. I think it's American Werewolf in Space. It looks super fun. They look kind of dark as well, so I don't really know anything about them other than the covers were awesome, and I thought they would be super fun reads. And then we have Stalked by the Assassin by Tiffany Roberts. I love Tiffany Roberts. The Spider's Mate series has been my favourite so far. That trilogy was great, and I've added a few more of there's like a couple from this series, and I love the covers. I don't so much love the shininess of the covers, but I love the artwork. So I'm gonna try and get to these as soon as I can. And we're definitely gonna need a part 2 because I've still got a box like half full of books, so come back for that.